50 Cent versus Papoose, the social media beef fully explained. Yes, 50 Cent versus Papoose, breaking down exactly how this online feud popped off. Now the real question is this: has 50 gone too far, people? Is the trolling officially crossing the line where it's not even funny anymore? Have folks finally hit their limit with it? That's what we're getting into today. But before we dive into that, let's quickly rewind to what we covered yesterday, and that was the growing backlash toward Claressa Shields online. I mean, it hasn't slowed down at all. Like I said before, there are entire YouTube channels dedicated to dragging Claressa Shields, and somehow it got even worse overnight. And just like we discussed yesterday, some people believe she's involved with a married man and think she should be ashamed. Meanwhile, the
I fucking hate that girl. I do not like this bitch. I don't like her. And you cannot make me like her. She gets on my fucking nerves. She is so cringy. Yuck. I can't stand this girl.
I don't like her. She's arrogant and she's haughty and she diminishes and devalues black women. She diminishes and she devalues a wife that was a wife of almost 2 decades.
I'm gonna have a baby next year.
I'm having a baby next year.
We already have it planned out. I'm gonna have a baby next year.
Yeah, I'm having a baby next year. Yeah, we're gonna have a baby next year. But make that nigga have a baby. I don't want to have a baby. Yeah.
Of course, Papoose fires back with this little AI-generated clip. Hold up. It's meant to look like 50 Cent. They got 50's face slapped onto it. After that, the back and forth insults start flying. I think Pap even posted something involving his ex, Marissa's mother, and then 50 clapped back with a post clowning Pap's hairline. Messy. But listen, it didn't really explode until he made this specific post, because that's when Claressa's fans stepped in. In that post, he straight up called Claressa a handsome hoe, clearly implying she wasn't attractive. The word choice mattered because handsome is usually used for men, so the insult suggested she looked masculine and disrespected her character. And that right there is what triggered Claressa Shields fans to come out in full force.
And I did for you. I did it because I love you. Don't you felt the same way about me?
Me? Love you? Bitch, you got to be crazy. I use you. You're a toy, a freak. You get your big country, greasy ass back to the country where you belong.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Get Jesse, bitch!
Of course, Papoose responds with this little AI thing. It's supposed to be 50 cents. His face is imposed on here. Then they go back with the insults. I think Pat posted his ex-girlfriend, Marquise's mother, and, and 50 posted some picture about Papoose hairline. But it wasn't until he got to this post where Claressa fans came forward. In this posting, he actually calls Claressa a handsome hoe, insinuating that Claressa wasn't attractive.
And that's only a small piece of what's happening right now. This thing is escalating fast, like it's hitting a whole new level. Listen to this. Then here comes 50 Cent stepping right into the chaos. He posted an old movie clip showing a couple breaking up and tagged Papoose. And yeah, that's when things really took a turn.
Look at this. So 50 Cent is really beefing with females again? As you know, 50 Cent keeps saying slick things to Claressa Shields and Papoose, so Papoose being the king, he defended his queen. But it's odd to see that 50 Cent will always feed his own kinds to his handlers, his non-black handlers, but at the same moment, you're breaking rules that we would have never let anybody else if their name is not 50 Cent to do. So black women, we're accepting a man attacking women now? You over here basically calling Claressa Shields ugly and everything. We know you wouldn't call your baby mama that Diddy took a squad on. You'll never call her that, would you? Truth is, most of our women don't like dark-skinned women, and I hate to go that route, but I've noticed when it's Claressa Shields, majority of our kinds have become enemy number 1 to her. A lot of you guys are saying, well, Papoose was wrong. Well, I rebuttal you guys and tell you, is Papoose not allowed to defend his woman? himself? Why? Because you're in love and afraid of 50 cents? We're supposed to just bow down? You people on this app said you love black love. Well, unless it's too dark for you.
All right, ain't nobody gonna say it. I'ma say it. The Clarissa Shields hate. What y'all doing? That's a black woman. You know what I'm saying? One of the best boxers in history. I see y'all other black women on the internet bashing her, calling her Clarence. Like, that's another black woman. See, y'all be picking and choosing who y'all talk about. Y'all like to talk, y'all love, y'all, you know, I mess with Remy and stuff too, but what she did to Pape, you know what I mean? That's how you know our community is effed up, man. Y'all pick and choose popularity contests and shit like that, man. Y'all goofy. Stop.
A lot of women are clowning Clarissa Shields, but I want us to understand that Clarissa Shields is a woman without a tribe. She was raped at an early age. She does not have a family support system. She is learning disabled, and also she has social emotional issues. So a man 17 years her senior coming along pretending like he loves her so that he can get 20% of her contract is understandably why she is shaken at this time.
Anytime I see Clarissa Shield hate videos, I just assume it's jealousy. I had no other choice because I don't think about Clarissa or Pap at all unless a video of her comes across my page, and I immediately just admire her strength and her ability to come from what she came from and become an Olympic gold medalist. Pap has never associated himself with a woman who wasn't better than him. So if anything, we need to be telling Clarissa that he's not good enough for her, not making her feel like she shouldn't be confident. And that's all it is. It feels like a jealousy thing because y'all don't like the
Then about an hour ago, 50 Cent posted this on his Instagram, and Clarissa reposted it with a message at the bottom saying, 50, come on now, you love the GOAT. You paid for my flight, hotel, and everything to be in Shreveport to help you raise money for your nonprofit. Showed mad love. And honestly, I really believe 50 put that post out first to get ahead of the story because he knew it was about to surface. Because what that video really shows is 50 being two-faced. On one hand, he's calling her handsome, saying she looks like a man, asking why someone would be with her, calling her disgusting. But then you turn around and there's footage of you praising her, supporting her, basically kissing her behind the scenes. So now this is the part where I have to be real about how I feel. I think 50 Cent is out of line. You're inserting yourself into grown folks' business that has nothing to do with you. And the moment you start attacking a woman's looks, that's where I personally draw the line. No, I'm not playing with that. People don't understand the mental damage that can do to a woman when you mess with her head about her appearance. And let's be honest for a second. You're not exactly looking flawless yourself, sir. You've got a lot of nerve calling a woman ugly. Have you looked in the mirror lately? That part really gets under my skin. So yeah, I'm one of those people who feels like 50 Cent's trolling isn't funny anymore. At this point, it's like grow up and maybe go address the situation with your child who grew up without a father. And as for the fans, the ones running around dragging Clarissa nonstop, say what you have to say. You made your point. You spoke your piece. Now let it go. Because at this stage, it's crossed the line into bullying. And I'm going back to what I said yesterday. I genuinely suspect that Remy Ma is working with certain bloggers. Because who gets that invested in someone else's relationship? It doesn't add up to me. What does make sense is the idea of Remy quietly making deals with bloggers to smear Clarissa's name without getting her own hands dirty. And of course, when people see someone getting ganged up on, they pile on. They turn it into entertainment. Suddenly, it's trendy to drag Clarissa Shields like something's wrong with you if you don't. It becomes, let the blogs do the dirty work so I don't have to say anything directly. I've been a blogger for 8 years. I've seen this playbook 1,000 times, and honestly, it's a smart strategy. You stay clean while everyone else does the attacking for you. I get it, you're Remy ride or die fans. You love her, you support her, you stand 10 toes down. It's the same way Nicki Minaj fans go hard for her, too. But where does it stop? When does it stop being an opinion and turn into straight-up bullying? Because right now, it feels like some of these fans are trying to break Claressa, and that's where it goes too far. Say you don't like her, say you can't stand her, say you think she wants to be Remy, fine. But when it turns into non-stop harassment, that's where it needs to stop. At that point, what are we really trying to prove? Because at the end of the day, this situation is between Remy, Papoose, Claressa, and God. That's the part people keep ignoring. God is going to handle these people however he sees fit. We don't control that. Your constant harassment isn't going to fix anything. It's not going to make Papoose go back to Remy. It's not going to make Claressa leave Papoose. We don't have the final say, so stop